Really excited. Finally arrived. Ready Player 2. And I think there's going to be a lot of truths in this too. Just like Ready Player 1, which I'm halfway through reading now. Refresh myself. Just going to finish Ready Player 1 first. So, yeah, that halfway through. Forgot how good this book is. Well, I knew how good it was, but I've forgotten a lot of bits about it. If you look at, I did a few blogs on that blog in 2017, how a lot of our world, my project Our World, OASIS API was in this book, Ready Player One, and James Halliday's been on an autistic spectrum myself, and grew up in the 80s, and had guitar lessons as a kid. I was a social recluse, played Dungeons and Dragons with his friends. I loved classic retro 80s games, like the arcade games. Then created a revolutionary VR platform. It's like it's exactly the same as my life and what I'm creating. You know, this is not a sci-fi. This is science preview and more of a prophecy. That's why I call this the Bible. This is the Old Testament and this is the New Testament. It's the time to read the New Testament. Yeah, and I bet you there's tons and tons more truths and hidden messages in here. People look at Easter eggs and things and hearing that, but I don't realise it's loaded with so many more Easter eggs and clues than people are aware. And that's what I expose in my blogs, because it was to prepare for what I'm building, what we're all building. I'm just building the trunk. I'm just the architect, the master architect. I downloaded it. That's my mission, was to bring this into this realm. Come from the future, basically. It channels it from the future, that just like Ernest has, and from higher galactic realms. I love this. Look, when you open it, level 2. You ready? I'm born ready. And look at this. Unexpected quest. 2 worlds at stake. Are you ready? So yeah, it's like that's just like now, isn't it? You know, the 3D world we're in now is at stake. As you probably haven't been in the cave the last year or so. Well, so last year the world's been slowly burning to the ground for quite some time. It's needed. What's happening now? A quick tangent. What's happening now is just a final stand between the dark and light, and it's just what needed to happen. It's the final showdown. They're probably going to build a new and better world, which is what our world is all about. And our world slogans together and create a better world. The old world has to burn to the ground for people finally to be slapped awake because they weren't waking up gently. So now this is God's way of giving you a rude awakening. So you have to awake through catastrophe and upheaval. And that's what's happening now. Anyway, I won't digress too much, but it's all good because it's I predict the December 21st, the Rainbow Bridge, the Golden Age starts, and then we start building a new world. The Phoenix will rise from the flames. So that's the message already. You know, are you ready to create that new world? World version 2, level 2. Do you get it? So so days after being OASIS founder, James Halliday's contests, Raid Watts, and by the way, Raid Watts, my best friend, is called Stephen Watts, and he that's another thing I haven't shared before. It's called Stephen Watts, and he helped. He's been my best friend from like when we were kids, and we grew up together. And he's like me, and he's one of the people I played like Dungeons and Dragons with, and he's all been a hardcore gamer and programmer like me. So we always grew up together and got the same interests, and he's kind of spiritual as well like me. And he so when I started designing our world and getting downloads, he's the only one I shared it with. He's the only one I confided in, and we kind of brainstormed together, like sometimes at like 4 a.m, and just mad design sessions. And I've got realms and realms of notes I've been making for 7 years, downloading it, and I bounce ideas off him, and he bounced ideas back off me, and it's just been amazing. But just like the co-creative process is a brilliant sounding board. Unfortunately, we're hoping he gets his message, and I hope he comes back soon. I think he will. Before he had to move away, and then we kind of lost touch. And we're still like friends, but it's a shame we can't really see each other anymore because we live too far apart. and everyone has got 3 kids and going a hard time. Everyone's just really busy and just trying to get their head above water, money and stuff. So, but I think that next year everything's going to change and everything's going to come back to how it should be. I think we just jumped timelines last night, so I think returning to 0 points, all the timelines are going to be converged and restored back before they were hijacked. Anyway, I digress. This wasn't meant to be with that. Anyway, it's Wade Watts, and hidden in Halliday's vaults, waiting for his heir to find, lies a technology advancement that will once again change the world and make the OASIS a thousand times more wondrous and addictive than ever Wade dreamed possible. With it comes a new riddle and a new quest, and a last Easter egg from Halliday, hidden and mysterious prize, an unexpected, impossibly powerful and dangerous new rival race, one who will kill millions to get what he wants. Wade's life and the future of the races are again at stake, but this time the fate of humanity also hangs in the balance. Like now. It's exactly true. When isn't it hanging in the balance? Lovely, nostalgic and wildly original as only Earnest Cline could conceive it. Ready Player 2 takes us on another imaginative, fun, action-packed adventure through his beloved virtual universe and jolts us fully into the future once again. And my phone's about to die, so that's it. And I need to rest. My batteries are low too. It's been kicking ill, but the energies are so high. It's kicking ill all the time. It's really slowing down progress, but I just keep threading, trust, keep the faith, and just trust it's gonna get better. But this keeps me going. So when I finish that book, I can just put it onto this one. Yay! And as I'm reading, I'm making loads of notes, and I'm about to write a new blog post about some more stuff I missed the first time around. There's so much. I've already written one blog post. Check it out. Look on our website. It was written in 2017, but I've started to push that again now, and then I'm gonna write a new blog post about stuff in here. And when I read this, I guarantee there'll be another blog post written about all the hidden Easter eggs in this one. Not just the ones that Ernest put in there he's aware of. Like he did, like this one. There's tongue stuffy, but he's not even aware of because he doesn't know the truth yet. But he will do. He will do. Like everyone will do soon. And yeah, what's up? So yeah, and then I'm going to reach out to him again. I reached out to him back in 2018, but didn't get a response. I'm not surprised, but I think it was divine timing. So I think it's all going to happen. I've got a good feeling about it this time. So yeah, cool. Love you all. Peace, and till next time. See you on the other side.